Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. Today I have a few fragrances that are super manly in my collection. Basically these are alpha male fragrances, classic, some 80s, some 90s, some 70s even. These are super masculine, manly, classic. They remind you of your dad, your grandfather. And in this particular video I'm going to do the green or the soapy one. Okay, so there are I think 10 of them here which are quite green and soapy, but every of these ones are amazing, very good value for money, because they are, you know, they're not in the charts anymore, although they should be. They're all magnificent, and you can basically buy a bargain for yourself because they are still relevant, they are still smells nice, they smell amazing, and they smell basically masculine. Okay, so without further ado, let's do this. At number 10, okay, at number 11 I have one honorable mention, and then we go to the rest. Okay, so the honorable mention is the Lacoste Essential. Basically this is, I think, in 90s, it came out in 90s, in mid 90s I think. This one again is quite citrusy, is a little bit green, but is very manly. It reminds you of very typical masculine fragrances, and it's quite rounded, it's quite nice, it's quite safe. It's nothing groundbreaking, it's nothing harsh inside, so it's very safe bet, and that's why it's an honorable mention, because it's not as punchy and manly as the other ones. Okay, so that is, but it is still very nice and highly recommended. Okay, so before we go through the video, as I always say, please try before you buy, because we all have different tastes, different background, different lifestyle. So when I introduce these, I just it's basically this is an advice to go and basically find for yourself and smell it for yourself. Okay, so Lacoste Essential at number 11, or honorable mention. At number 10 I have Pino Sylvester. This one is amazingly classic, and this one is the Underwood. Oh my mum, basically when you smell this, it's like you're walking in the woods. Okay, and it says on the name Underwood, it's like you're walking inside the woods. You smell all sorts of greeneries, the grass, the trees, and this is summery, and for a heat as well. It performs very well. It performs about 6 to 8 hours. But it's bargain. It's a tenner for 125 ml, which in my book is a bargain. But smells wonderful, smells very manly, smells green, smells like forest, amazing juice, and as I said, it's bargain. Okay, so that was number 10, Pino Sylvester Underwood. At number 9 I have the Moogly clone. Again, this one is not a stranger to many of you. Again, it's soapy, green, vetiver, very manly. The only reason is down the list is just because it's quite modern. It's not as strong and punchy as the other ones. Otherwise, the smell is very nice. As I said, it's soapy, green, vetiver, beautiful, out of the shower smell. Okay, and it's basically lasts about 6 to 8 hours, and you can buy this about £25 in the UK, which is again for 100 ml, very good value for money. Okay, so that was Moogly clone at number 9. At number 8 I have Jaguar Classic, the green. This is basically green in a bottle, okay? Amazing. It's quite soapy, it's green, it's very manly. It smells of menthol, it smells of mint, all sorts of greenery in this one. It lasts all day, beautiful, very, very classic. It reminds me of my dad and my uncle. They were wearing this, or probably similar thing to this one. Okay, so that was, and again, it's a bargain. This one you can buy it for £10–12 in the UK, and it's readily available. Amazing, classic, green, soapy, manly. At number 8. At number 7 I have another classic, and that is Bogaerts pour Homme. This is the EDP version. This one lasts you all day, 8 to 10 hours, no problem. Very punchy, citrusy, quite green, little bit of soapy as well, but it is manly. It's an alpha male. Every time you wear this you feel like an alpha male. You feel like, wow, I'm the most strongest man in the world. This one is very good for formal occasions. If you have a meeting, if you're going to basically any work situation, this is amazing. As I said, it lasts all day. It's quite pricey. You can find it about £30 to £40, but for what it is, amazing value for money. Okay, so that was Bogaerts pour Homme at number 7. At number 6 I have another classic, and that is Oscar de la Renta pour Louis. Again, this is manly, manly, manly. Wow, this one is amazing. Basically you feel like a gangster, you feel like very strong. Again, it's quite soapy, it's green, little bit on the fresh side, but amazing juice. Doesn't need an introduction, many of you will know this. Bargain, again between £15 to £20 you can find this in the UK, but still relevant today. Is not old in any way or shape. Okay, so that was Oscar de la Renta pour Louis at number 6. At number 5, another amazing classic, quite soapy, and that is Bogaerts Signature. This is a 70s powerhouse. Lasts about, this one is a reformulation obviously, about 6 to 8 hours, but has got a punch, soapy, is green, beautifully done, it's very manly, and one of my favorite. So sophisticated. The ingredients breakdown, this is huge, but it smells amazing. Okay, and you can buy it for £15 in the UK. Again, another bargain. Very, very good value for money. And that is Bogaerts Signature from the house of Jacques Bogaert, one of my favorite houses. Amazing. At number 4 I have another amazing classic, and that is Cleef Arpels pour Homme. What can I say about this? Another amazing classic, very manly, confident booster. Again, quite soapy, quite green, little bit spicy, but this is manly to the max, beautifully done, very sophisticated, and you need to check this one out. If you never smelled it, you need to smell this. It will basically take you places. Highly recommended. Again, between £15 to £20, bargain for such a good quality juice, and it lasts you all day. This one is 8 to 10 hours, heavy projection, quite super manly. So that was Cleef Arpels pour Homme at number 4. At number 3, what can I say about this one? This is Zeno by Davidoff. Wow, another super manly. This one is quite tobaccos, little bit of booziness, It has got a little bit of green quality, it has got soapy quality, but this is essentially man in a bottle, okay? Super manly, super strong. This is reformulation, obviously it will last you about 6 to 8 hours, but it still has got a punch and is amazing. You need to try this, you haven't smelled it. So many people love this for a good reason. And that was Zeno by House of Davidoff. Again, a bargain in my book. It's very, very amazingly done, okay? Number 2 is the Blue Beast, not the one you're thinking of. This is Issey Miyake Le Bleu. Even the name says Le Bleu, but don't let it fool you. This is green, this is manly, this has got a punch. It lasts you about 10 to 12 hours, very strong projection for 4 hours. Basically this is like a forest in a bottle. It reminds you of beautiful spring day. You smell the water, you smell the greeneries, you smell flowers, all sorts, okay? It's got a tea note as well. It's beautiful, super manly, super strong, and it lasts you for a very long time. And again, bargain. For 125 ml I paid about £25, which is bargain in my book, okay? So that was Issey Miyake Le Bleu, in my opinion one of the best Issey Miyakes out there. And number 1, this one, guys, surprised me. When I bought it, I wasn't expecting much. I said okay, this and that, but when I got it and I tried it on, I said wow, this is basically my father, grandfather, uncle in a bottle, okay? When I smelled this, immediately it took me back to my childhood. Super manly, super green, super basically it gives you that vibe of the 70s and 80s, but again not out of date in any way or shape, still beautiful today. And this is Bowling Green by Jeffrey Bean. Wow, for £15, this is the bargain of the century, guys. This is the smell any man should try, at least should try, if you not have. Yeah, I highly recommend this. Go and get it. Unfortunately it's been discontinued, so go and get one while you can. Still out there, still you can buy it for a very good price, but it's very sad. When it's gone, it's gone. I'm going to be very sad that day I can't get any more of this. This is basically, as I said, manly, green, soapy. It is everything you want in a very masculine and manly perfume or fragrance, okay? So, and by the way, this is reformulation. Again, it lasts about 6 to 8 hours with very good projection for 2-3 hours. And my goodness me, this is so beautifully done. It's amazing. It's got a little bit of sweetness as well, but not much. But overall, the composition, the mixture, the perfumery in this is top notch. Highly recommended. At least try it before you buy and see for yourself, okay? Thank you very much for watching, guys. This was the 10 fragrances that are alpha male, strong, quite green, quite soapy in my collection. Thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe for future videos, and let me know what you think about this list and which one you have and etc. Okay, thank you very much for watching. See you later, guys. Bye.